All right, man, I don't know what to expect. It feels like a January day out here right now, and it is, let me see, April 5th. April 5th, and it feels like January out here. It's like 52 degrees right now. So either it's going to be loaded or there's going to be nothing here. I'm kind of sadly thinking there's going to be nothing here, but we'll see. You know, I don't think the fish want cold water right now. If it was January and we got a 52 degree rain, it might be a different story. Oh, I just got one. No way. Okay. There's hope. There's hope. He's barely hooked. Stay on. They're all post-spawn right now too, which does help me. It helps a lot. When the fish are post-spawn, they're more willing to feed even in conditions that they don't like. So this guy right here is trying to gain his strength back from spawning. All right, there's hope. We didn't skunk at least. Guys, it is miserably cold out here. 52 degrees. You see, I am not making this up. I am not making this up. 52 degrees. Now this is where I live, but this isn't exactly where I'm at right now. It may be 53 right here. It may be 51. Man, don't tell me that was the only fish here. If there's one feeding, there's usually a bunch. There's one. No way. Good fish. Good fish. Stay on. Stay on. Oh my God. What is he wrapped in? Oh my God. Great fish. Stay on. Oh my God. Wow. And this is a post-spawn fish, dude. There's no chance that these fish haven't spawned yet in this shallow creek. For being post-spawn, this is a giant fish. Oh, no way. Look, it just ate something huge. Look at that tail down his throat. See that tail down his throat? Or her throat, I should say. This fish just ate, it looks like it ate a bass. That's a bass tail. This freaking guy just ate a bass. I'm gonna say this is 3 1/3, 3 1/4 maybe. It's a solid fish, without a doubt. Wow! 4 pounds, 3 ounces. It was a pound bigger than I thought. That is nuts. That's such a good fish. Wow. Let's hide this fish for a second. If I can. Look at that. This bass just ate a bass, which is crazy. Or it might have eaten a bullhead catfish. But it ate something huge. Damn it, I hate that people can see what you're catching here. Very, very solid fish. Very solid fish. I don't know how that shot turned out. I'm pretty close to the camera. But this fish has behaved very well, so I'm gonna give her a nice release. Let's do it quick before this other car shows up. Nice deep water right here. That fish just got done eating dinner, and it was like it wanted more dinner, which is crazy. When they get to be that big, they usually keep other smaller bass away because the other smaller bass know that they can get eaten. And it looked to me like that bass had eaten a bass. Oh shit, I had a fish there. Fish, okay. Oh, yes. Okay, it's not a bad one. He's been feeding too. Quit your dancing, bud. Could have had you back in the water already. There we go. Hooked him perfectly. What a light bite. I barely even knew he was on there, except I felt just a tiny little bit of weight. And it seemed like the weight was just drifting down with the lure. And I said, man, that can't be my lure. This lure's not that heavy. That's a skinny, well, he's not skinny, but he's a post-spawn sort of beat up fish with a belly on him. So he's been feeding, which is good. That's what you want to see. There's a bite. Good fish. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my God. Okay. Small lure, big fish, man. Small lure, big fish. Come here, bud. Stay on. Stay with me, bud. Yes! Oh my God. Why couldn't I have caught this guy a month ago? This is the biggest fish I've ever got out of here. Certainly the longest. That's the longest fish I've ever got out of here. Oh, why'd you have to be so skinny, bud? Dude, you're looking at like a 23-inch fish. You're looking at like a 6-pounder if it's filled out and fat. Man, I'm going to tripod it just for the YouTube shorts. Those seem to get a lot of views, and I always seem to gain subscribers with those, but this is one I normally wouldn't tripod. Dude, you talk about a fish I wish I had got a month ago. Look at that one. So skinny, man. This fish is like a 6-pounder in the pre-spawn. Look how long it is. This bass is easily over 20 inches long. It's the longest fish I've ever got out of here, probably. I mean, it's huge. It's just post-spawn, unfortunately. Would have loved to have had her a month ago. I say a month ago, but really like probably 2 weeks ago, this fish would have weighed a pound or two more. I'll weigh it anyway. You know what? I'll weigh it anyway. This is probably the one I missed on Texas rig. I knew it was a good fish because I felt it. It was heavy. I don't know. I don't even think it weighs as much as the last one I got. Or sorry, the second one of the day. The 4 pounds, 3 ounce. Jesus, dude. 3 pounds, 3 pounds, 12 ounces. And it's skinny post-spawn. You're talking easily a 5-pound bass 2 weeks ago. There we go. My fingers are getting frozen, man. It's getting hard to cast because I can't feel my thumb anymore. This right here's the lure to get a giant on, and there we go. Stay on. I can't even believe I just called that. It's barely hooked. He's barely hooked. Oh my God, what's going on here today? Stay on, bud. Yeah, he's long, skinny too. Jesus, dude. Where are these fish when it's pre-spawn? Holy crap. Look how long these guys are. Cool. That was not easy, man. Oh my God, man. That one might be longer than the last one. I don't know. And it's every bit as skinny. Look at that one. Look how long that fish is. I wish we could catch them like this, the big ones here like this, you know, in February. Or like November. You know, fall transition, pre-spawn when they're at their heaviest. Unfortunately, it's post-spawn. And it just started, like post-spawn just started. These fish just finished spawning like a week ago. So like they're at their skinniest by far right now. You know, that first good one that we got, the 4 pound, 3 ouncer, that one had just eaten a huge bait fish. And I'm not even sure it was a bait fish. It looked like it could have been a catfish or a bass that it ate, so that's why that one weighed 4 pounds, 3 ounces. These last two that I've caught have been bigger than that one in terms of their frame. 3 pounds, 10 ounces. It's 1 ounce smaller than the last one. Dude, you're talking about 20+ inch bass that are just so skinny. That's so sad. But it's that time of year. What can you do, man? Doesn't feel like that time of year, though. Not with it being 52 degrees out.